Savage Granny here, y'all. Taking Honey to work this morning. He is a carpenter with 30 years experience. So proud of my Honey. Good man. As you see, I'm right here at Curb Records. I am in Nashville, Tennessee. Okay. And so right now he's working for a company and they are building a big, beautiful new hotel right here on Mucic Square West. So I'm taking y'all down through here. Just thought y'all would like to see. Here we have the CMA. We've got loud recording, BMG. I mean, all of this right down through here. And this is me on the way out. This is where all the magic happens, folks. And so we're here at Buddy Killing Circle on the roundabouts. A lot of people don't know how to use these roundabouts. And we had a really fun time this morning. I wish I would have recorded it. He had a bad morning. He dropped his phone the other night and shattered it. So after work, he had to go. He took 2 or 3 phones to the phone store and was trying to get them set up. And something was wrong with this one. Something was wrong with that one. And so he wound up just going ahead and having to purchase a phone, which was not in our budget. But he did it. I got to go ahead. He's always supportive of me whenever I need to purchase something like that. So I said, go ahead, honey. So he got him a new phone, and he fell asleep last night setting it up. We were both so exhausted. And so he did not have his alarm set. And woke up late. So getting to work late, he was just really frustrated this morning. And so I started making some jokes and different things. And I wish I would have recorded that, because just us feeding off of each other was so funny. He is a bass player. And I wish he would get back into it and start playing, little clubs and stuff again. He's really, really good. So he was telling me yesterday, there's no music. They won't let him have a radio or anything while they're doing this hotel. Come on. And so he just starts singing yesterday. Billie Jean, he old school, honey. He was taking them back. I said, yes, baby, Throwback Thursday. He was giving them a concert. Come on. And so yeah, and Maneater came on from Hall & Oates, the radio. He was like, oh, they're getting some of that today. And I was like, yeah, she's gonna chew you up and spit you out, baby. Give it to them. So it was just really fun banter back and forth with us. And we have a lot of that. Of course, we have our bad times too. There's a lot of construction going on in Nashville, and it has been for the last few years. But I know that will come to a stop, and then there won't be a whole lot of work for him in this area. So we're going to be coming up on the Bridgestone Arena. Let's see. Can y'all? I'm just a couple streets over from Tootsies That's where my son works. My son works at Tootsies. Tootsies. And, so, the nightlife and all the tourism for Nashville, and I live here, and I have not visited most of these places. And there are people that come from all over the world. International, I mean, just to see all of this stuff. And I've told him, we need to come do more stuff, you know. He helped build this Music City Center here on the right. And it's a few blocks long. It's huge. Over here is the Bridgestone Arena on the left. See there? Bridgestone Arena. And I may do some more of these things. And I may go ahead and get him in on it. We've got the Country Music Hall of Fame Museum is just there on the left, just past it. So, just really a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, this right here is part of the Hall of Fame Museum. And a lot of these, like that right there, Corner Bakery at the bottom, that's Hampton Inn Suites. But a lot of these high-rises here, he's helped build. And they have stores in the bottom, but they're apartment buildings. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that is just so cool. And they go like a studio for a couple grand a month. Okay. So we're talking mega money. You see this one they're building here? That's probably going to be apartments up top, just like all the others. Oh, that's a Holiday Inn and Suites there. And then they'll have all these different shops. They'll have a gym. They'll have grocery stores. You know, just whatever in the bottom of the apartment complex. And I'm like, really? Well, okay, so I can just rent an apartment and really don't even have to go anywhere. I can do my shopping downstairs, or I'm sure they would even deliver to your apartment or whatever. They have restaurants down there in the bottom of those. I'm like, I don't know. Like I said, a studio goes for a couple grand a month. Can you imagine how bougie these people are that live in these things? And there's a lot of homeless people in Nashville, okay? And they panhandle. Okay. Look, if you live in Nashville, you're not going to go hungry. There is plenty of places that is feeding the homeless in Nashville. So to see these people, if you tourists come and you see them with their signs on the interstate, you know, as you get off or whatever, they're saying, oh, you know, I'm hungry or whatever. No, baby, They need to go to one of the places that will feed them. They're wanting to feed their drug addiction or their alcohol addiction or whatever that may be. That's what they're trying to be. Okay? They are not hungry, because there's so many places in Nashville that will help. My daughter is a stylist, and she's part of the Shower Up program, and they go to a couple different spots in Nashville, and they take a shower truck, and they take the stylists take their equipment, and they give free showers once a week in different areas of town, and then they give free haircuts and shaves to men, women, and all that. That way they can feel better about themselves. They can go and look for a job. There's a lot of day labor places in Nashville, and they can go work for day labor and get paid every day. So please, if you're a tourist and you come to Nashville and you see these homeless, do not, now there's some out there that are selling papers. Those are people that are trying to better themselves. They're trying to provide a service, because they do have that program set up in Nashville where they can purchase the papers at a minimal amount, but they're required to charge a certain amount. They can't charge whatever they want to charge. They're only allowed to charge a certain amount for the paper, and it's for people, and those people may not necessarily be homeless. They may be somebody that has transitioned into a home that just don't have a full-time job yet, or something like that. So somebody like that, please support them. And when they come to me, I give them information, or if I feel that they really are in need, I may go buy them something. But I'm not giving anybody like that cash for them to just willy-nilly go get drugs or alcohol or whatever the case may be. So now we're out of downtown Nashville and headed back to my place. And I like taking that way better than the interstate, because the traffic is so bad, and there's so much construction on the roadways. It is horrendous, and it would probably take me close to 45 minutes to an hour to get home. I mean, it's just really, really awful. So I like to just go this way. It's a straight shot, and there we go. And I live near the airport, so I can get pretty much anywhere in Nashville or Smyrna, the surrounding type areas, in approximately 20 minutes, depending on traffic. So I'm in a good location. Whereas I used to live more on the north side, in the Old Hickory Hermitage area, and it took me a little longer. But Nashville downtown, because of all the tourism, they are trying to move all of the homeless. As a matter of fact, they're trying to buy the property that the rescue mission is on and put a high-rise there. And I don't feel that that's right. They're trying to move all the homeless out of downtown Nashville because they don't want the tourists seeing or being bothered by the homeless. I'm sorry, but in every city there is going to be homelessness. And that's a fact of life. Everybody should know that. And so it shouldn't be a big deal. But, I guess, our government, city council, whatever, has a big head about themselves, and they just think that, it's not a good look for Nashville, honey. So, they're also trying, there's a lot of projects, project homes, project apartment complexes in downtown Nashville, and they have done some regentrification to those, where they tore full complexes down and rebuilt, and so they look a lot. They don't look like projects. We all know what projects look like. Come on. I'm not being racial. I'm not being, stereotypical or anything. I used to live in the projects with my children when they were younger. That's all I could do at the time. I was a young widow with 4 children, okay? So that's what I had to do. And I don't begrudge anybody for doing what they have to do to provide for their family, okay? So I want to make that perfectly clear. Nashville has a very diverse community. We have a lot of Latino, we have a lot of Muslim and Hindu. It's not more predominantly one or, the other. It's a very good mixture, I feel. And especially in the apartment complex that I live in. I think me and the maintenance man in my building, we're the only white people in that building. All the rest are African American, Muslim, Latino, I think we have a Korean lady and her family. So they're other ethnicities. And I believe that's wonderful. I commend my management of where I live for, I hate to say it, but, they're not supposed to be biased or anything like that, but I think a lot of places are, and just don't say it. Just don't put it out there. But they will make they'll make you feel some kind of way. Y'all know what I'm saying. They'll make you feel some kind of way. So, I feel a lot of places are like that. And they're like that about if you have an emotional support animal. Call them pets because they're not pets. They're emotional support animals. Or, they're your service animal. And they'll say, oh, we don't accept pets. No, the ADA says this is not a pet. I have doctor's letters. I have all of this certification. No. And they'll make you feel some kind of way and, discriminate against you for that and won't rent to you. And it's not right. But it's so hard to prove because they'll say something else. I don't know. It's my little show and tell of Nashville today, y'all, this morning. And I guess a little rant, little information about what's going on in Nashville. If y'all want to see more of stuff like this, please let me know. You know, if y'all want to see me and Honey kind of go back and forth, and what goes on in our lives, let me know. He's a long-haired fella, I tell you. He's pretty. That's my honey. We've been together 15 years, I think. That's about right. I'm getting old, y'all. My memory's going. I wouldn't know what to do without him. Let's put it that way. I've not spent too many nights away from him, and I wouldn't know what to do without him by my side. Okay? I love him so much. But I'm gonna go for now. Y'all remember, stay true to yourself, and you'll be fabulous. And Granny loves you. Mwah!